Hello, so I'm going to have a little look and a review at this. It's the GVS Eclipse. Now this might actually have, or Elipse, sorry. I keep thinking it's called the Eclipse, it's actually called the Elipse. So this is one that turns up a lot on UK Amazon, got quite good reviews. Some people say it's crap, some people say it's good. Well, majority of people say it's good because obviously it's got good reviews. But it's one of those very cheap P3 respirators, or P100 respirators if you're in the States. So I thought I'd get one because a lot of people are interested in, obviously, masks at the moment due to coronavirus and all that sort of stuff. So I thought I'd get this and evaluate it as just a cheap half face mask, because also a lot of people just want to know, you know, these cheap half face masks, which, you know, are alternatives to like 3M style masks, are they any good? And personally, I always think going for something like that JSP one I got, which was really good. What was the name of that one now? It was the JSP Force 8, was it? That is actually a lot better than even some of the proper 3M masks, but I still think a lot of those sort of semi-branded ones are way better than going for Chinese knockoff 3M masks. So anyway, as far as I'm aware, this is a mask where other companies have this branded, but it doesn't seem like it's one that's done on a really low quality sort of copy sort of way. So it might be that one company makes these and then different companies have like a license for different countries to put their own name on it. In the UK it always seems to be GVS. So on the back it just says, I'll read that because you won't see it on the camera. EN half mask, flexible and soft TPE material, odorless, hypoallergenic. Does that mean it doesn't cause allergies? FDA compatible, that's a US thing, isn't it, the FDA? FDA compatible, latex and silicone free. So it should mean if you've got allergies it doesn't cause you problems, because I know a few of my subscribers say they can't wear latex masks or whatever. Right, it's taped. I'm going to see if I can rip that off with my hands. Yes, I can. So let's get the mask out. Now let's have a look at it. It looks alright. Only thing that's a bit weird is it looks kind of a bit dirty there, but it seemed all properly sealed. All the straps look new and there's no dandruff on it. So that's obviously your rear strap. There's not a buckle on this one, it's just obviously tightened at the mask. So what you do is obviously put that over the back of your neck first. There you go. So this is a P3 P100 filter mask. As you can see, you can buy replacement filters for these. And then it's got the sort of nose cup design. And that looks like it's going to be quite a tight fitting, because some people said these nose cups are too small on it, or sorry, too big, as in it won't make a good nose seal, but that definitely doesn't seem to be the case. I went for the medium large. So yeah, if the small's smaller than this, I can't see how any of them, if they're made to the same standard as this, are going to be too small. So there's that, the head strap, a bit more slimline than a lot of the head straps on different masks, but we'll see how it goes. So let's put this on like that, pull my glasses up out the way. So I'd assume you'd get the head strap about here on your head, and then tighten this bit here, so there we go. So does this make a good face seal? I assume you tighten the rear strap as well once you've got it on. Yeah, there we go. So let's get that about there. That's the rear strap tightened. That's that strap tightened. So yeah, it seems to be pressurising. Yeah, that is pressurising. So there we go. Makes a good face seal. Now, my glasses work fine with it, because yeah, this nose cut is really good in that regard, because this actually does not interfere with glasses at all. But obviously if you wanted to, you could put your glasses over the ears as well. Let's just try that. There we go. Yeah, they work absolutely fine on that way. So yeah, very good mask for not interfering with the glasses. No breathing resistance problems. Seems very good. As I said, straps are a bit more basic than some of the 3M style masks, but they work fine. So now let's just do this and test it with the snowboarding goggles, see if they go on fine. Because if they do, again, if this was a cheap mask you wanted for coronavirus purposes, it would be absolutely fine for that. So let's just tighten this mask up. Right, so yeah, that seems to work absolutely fine with that, and again you have that Command and Conquer aesthetic, which is always amazing. But yeah, the GVS Eclipse for a cheap half face mask is very good. I don't know how good the replaceable filters are for this, and I've only ever seen P3 filters for this, as in the P100 ones. I've not seen the ABEC style filters. So let's just take this off. So I'm assuming I can just pop that one off there, stretch this over like that. Yep, there we go. So there's that. So as you can see, very simple design, but it works. If it works, no problem. Actually says GVS Elipse inside the mask, made in UK. Well, if that's true, then maybe these are made over here. But yeah, so maybe, because I was wondering, was it like a generic Chinese mask that different companies rebrand, but seems right. Right, let's figure out how the filters are removed then, because I know it has got replaceable filters on this. So I'd assume maybe you turn that bit, if that's a key. Doesn't seem to want to move easily. Is there any instructions with it? Alright, there's instructions, let's look at those, just so, it's a massive instruction sheet, look at that. So yeah, there was a guide to tightening the straps, which you already did, and obviously it's saying clean it down after use. But is there a guide to changing filters? So, it looks like there is, so again, it's those not very clear instructions. Something to do with turning the key and pulling the filter off. But again, great. It's little instructions and I don't want to read a load of text right now while I'm doing a video. I see, I think, yeah, right, you turn these little keys from the inside of the cheeks. So what you do is we've turned that one there, this pops open, there we go, so that unfolds. Then I'm assuming you can just push the filter out or something from the inside. This is interesting. So, that's very cool. This is how you should have made cheek filters, retrospectively. So it's like, the outside is a flexible rubber, but the inside is the actual P3 filter pad. That's really clever. I've never seen them done like that before. And it says top on the inside there and top there. So yeah, in hindsight, if cheek filter masks were made today as they used to make them, they should have been made like this look. Isn't that a clever design? Other than the fact I'm probably damaging, by pushing these back in, the filter medium. And that's the only problem, look, because I've kind of scrunched that a bit there. So will that filter problem properly now? But yeah, so then you would just simply put this back over here, making sure the straps are back like that. Pull that over. We'll turn the key so it's back in the right position. There we go. And then you would turn the key again, and it's closed. Right. Well, for a cheek filter design, that is really clever, actually. So well done for them designing a cheek filter like that. Because, yeah, it's literally where the cheek filter moulds into the cheek from the outside. Why did nobody think of that with cheek filter masks? Right, anyway. So yes, the GVS Elipse seems very good. The only thing I'm not sure about is removing the filters and putting new filters in. Could you damage the filter medium by pushing them in that way? Who knows, but in terms of, is it a bad mask? Certainly not from what I can tell. Is there quality control issues with other ones? Who knows, but in regards to this one, this is absolutely fine. So, yes, I would recommend this based on my quick initial assessment. Out of this one, if you're paying the same price for it and that JSP mask, the Pro Force 8 or whatever it was called, if that was its name, I can't even remember now. They give them such weird branded names, don't they? But out of those two, if you were paying a similar price like I did on Amazon, the JSP mask is better, but this is certainly, I'd say, good for the sort of £20 mark, especially if you consider normally you're only going to get Chinese 3M clone, sort of 3M copycat masks in that sort of price range. And compared to those, you know, this is head and shoulders above those. So there you go. JSP Elipse, not the Eclipse as I want to keep calling it. The Elipse seems, yeah, pretty good for what it is. And if you can only get these on Amazon, yes, they would be good enough for goggles for coronavirus, nCov 19, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it.